From our council colleagues, Mayor Pro Tem D'Amico and Councilmember John Duran, you have a very special presentation this evening.
Thank you, Mayor. Recently, Mayor Pro Tem D'Amico's deputy, Michelle Rex, my deputy, Ian Owens, and myself traveled to New Orleans for the National Minority AIDS Conference, one of the largest gathering of HIV and AIDS activists in the country every year, where we spent time listening to various presenters and panels on information about the state of HIV in the United States. And we were surprised and thrilled to see that two of our very own homegrown activists were presenting at one as keynote presenters at one of the luncheons. Chris Richey and Scott McPherson, who are here locally and who co-founded the Stigma Project in January of 2012. The Stigma Project is a grassroots organization that they started to lower HIV infection rates and to neutralize the stigma associated with HIV and AIDS. The interesting part is that these two guys are best friends. Chris is HIV positive, Scott is HIV negative, but together they have been working together to stop the division between the positives and the negs out there in the gay male community. Seems to be this growing sense that there is some sort of distinction between the guys who are positive and the guys who are negative, almost like a division between two parts of the same community. And these guys have been out there removing that wall that is fictional and reminding all of us that we're all in this together. Chris co-founded the Stigma Project with Scott after he was newly diagnosed with HIV, so West Hollywood resident, and he has declared that he is going to join me as a cyclist in the AIDS Life Cycle Ride this coming June. I look forward, Chris, to training with you up and down Pacific Coast Highway. And Scott, his best bud, is HIV negative and also a West Hollywood resident, and he has been creating a lot of the sort of strategic edge marketing strategies to put out the message out there about removing the stigma attached to HIV. So we were very impressed to see that two of our local West Hollywood residents were being featured on the national level, and we decided in order to recognize their incredible work that Mayor Pro Tem D'Amico and I would present them with keys to the city tonight to thank them on behalf of all the residents of the city of West Hollywood. So with that, if my colleague Mayor Pro Tem will join me, and we can ask Chris and Scott to come up for photographs and the presentation.
Go first. I didn't really prepare anything, but first we want to thank the City of West Hollywood for this honor and for recognizing the work that we've been doing to really neutralize HIV stigma, but also, you know, coming from a city that was founded in the 80s and coming from a city that is always so bold on issues, progressive issues. You're constantly making your community stronger by embracing these issues. And really, this just means so much. You know, I'm coming up on 3 years in a week or so of living with HIV. And I found out right there at the Millions of Milkshakes. So the city has a special place in my heart because of the great people that are here and the great community that has been fostered here to embrace people like me who are, you know, feel alone when stuff like that happens. And, you know, I think that, I don't know, I'm really honored, and I'm going to let Scott say something, but thank you so much.
No, so just to add to what he said, this is a city that was kind of founded on just people being different, and I think that this is a great way to continue that that tradition and to hopefully always, you know, help those who are different and let them know that they're not alone. People like Chris. So so thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you for all your work. Congratulations again. Thank you, and thank you, council members.